Joe, I'm going to start off the college segment by bringing in some breaking news. I just got
All right.
through the ESPN sources. The NCAA has initiated the final steps to expand the men's and women's basketball tournaments to 76 teams. The expansion, which has been discussed for well over a year, is on track to be formalized in the upcoming weeks and would begin this coming season.
Oh man,
What the hell is this?
I I can't even begin to say how stupid this is. All they're doing is so that the crybaby Auburn and crybaby Oklahoma and all these teams that had 17 losses can get in. It's a joke, big joke. I'm sick. I'm just so sick of this. This is like, come on. When we play in these games and like a week before when the conference tournaments are going on.
Like, dude, it's 64 teams in what way it is now.
Yeah, well, it's 68
Oh,
technically because
68. Yeah,
you have
with
the
the
first
first
four.
four or whatever.
But I mean, like that's fine, whatever. Because like before it was like 70. They had like the 16s would play the two teams to get the 16 seed to play the big one. But now we're getting stupid.
I have a really, really, really good idea for the teams who are butthurt that they don't get into these games and whatever. Stop sucking.
Yeah. No, well, no, they already have one. It's that MGM tournament where you play for NIL money.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's perfect. Like that's where they should go. If you aren't good enough, that's where you go. You go play for money. Just or you go to the NIT. There's nothing else. You can't just be in because they want to make more money. That's all it is. There's not going to be one team that comes out of this and makes it to the Elite Eight, especially now, because there's all these good players
Yeah.
getting paid. It's never going to happen.
I mean, some of the players that Michigan has pulled in ever since winning the
Yeah,
national championship. It's like, and you and I had this conversation about whenever they won the national championship, and everybody was all pissed off because they were spending all this money and all this other stuff. And you brought up a good point. You're like, if you don't open Pandora's box and get pissed whenever people use it.
yeah. That's what I can't stand about SEC people is that they wanted this to happen because they thought it would benefit them, but it doesn't because they don't have money. Like they think they
Yeah,
do, but they don't.
yeah, and it wouldn't surprise me if later on down the road, if the if SEC sees the teams who are spending the most money on these, like Texas Tech football, for
Yeah,
example, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if the SEC weren't like, hey, you know what? We'll take Texas Tech into, just to
yeah.
have. It,
But I mean, like Texas and Oklahoma are the only reason why they're relevant at this point
Mhm.
in general.
And there's a Big
I
12
mean, I
team.
know, yeah, they're Big 12 teams. I know they're SEC, but I don't consider them SEC teams. I never
But
will. It's just like USC. I don't consider them a Big Ten team, but like they're not relevant in the Big Ten anyway, so it doesn't matter.
yeah, but this whole BS about expanding the tournament to what was it, 76 teams.
Yeah.
This would be like taking the college football playoff from 12 to 24.
Well, honestly, it'd be like going from 20, like from 12, 24. Actually, be like going to 36.
Yeah, like
Like something ridiculous.
already when it comes to college basketball, for the most part, the regular season's pointless.
Well, I mean, it does matter to a point
Well,
because
not
like you
now.
still have. Well, not now, but it was like at 64 to even the 68 was it kind of mattered because like even if you were there's been teams that were like they had like 14 losses, they sneak in and then they win all the way. But I mean, when you have 17 losses, it's kind of like why they shouldn't be in this tournament anyway. It should be the small schools that get in, not the big schools.
But apparently, the regular season doesn't matter anyway. Whenever you go 30-0, and they try keeping you out of the tournament
That's true.
because Auburn's not in it with 17 losses. If you want in, don't have 17 losses.
Yeah, I don't care that you play against all the big boys. That means that you suck if you can't beat them. That means you won't beat them when you play them in the tournament.
That's the whole point of March Madness is getting.
That would be like seeing a 6-6 team making it into the playoff in college football.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be like, they don't belong at all. They get blown off. They get blown off the field.
Yeah.
Even if they played, let's just say it was a 6-6 Rutgers team, and they played Boise State, who was like 11-1. Boise State's going to beat the tar out of them.
Yeah.
Even though they're an inferior school, but they would. Like, come on.
Man, this came across my phone, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what? What? And no way.
And I know people are going to be like, oh, well, Auburn won the NIT. Well, they had home games the entire time. Let them play. Let them play away a couple times, see how they do. Does anyone remember when Kentucky was in the NIT and they had to play Robert Morris? At Robert Morris, they got beat. Joe remembers.
Gee whiz.
It was John Calipari. Yeah, they went to Robert Morris and got blown off the floor. So it's not impressive to me if a 17-loss Power 5 team wins at home in the NIT. That's not impressive. Go somewhere and win.
Indeed, right. Now you said something else that you wanted to bring up on here about the Texas Tech quarterback.
Oh boy, this is big news, huge news. So Rob, I don't know if you know this, but Texas Tech's quarterback, he played for Indiana in 2022. Okay.
Mm.
He was sports betting his team to win, which I don't know why you would bet on Indiana to win. But he was a degenerate gambler apparently.
Yeah.
And then he transferred to Cincinnati. So first off, you get a permanent ban in the NCAA if you bet on your team. That's the first thing. So he did that when he was just like a redshirt guy. This is before Cignetti even got there.
Yeah.
So and then he transferred to Cincinnati, became the starter, and he was at Cincinnati Reds games betting on strikes and balls every pitch. I mean, you have to be a real degenerate gambler to be doing that kind of stuff.
What the hell?
At the games.
So now there's a big investigation on this kid.
Oh yeah, he's not going to play. He's going to be banned, and he went into gambling rehab, which I didn't know was a thing. Like, what do you do? Just not look at your phone? How do they get you out of
How do they patrol that? Man,
I don't know. But it ruined his life. He's not going to be able to play for Texas Tech. So they have no quarterback.
And this is Sorsby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's not the only one. Because if he's doing it, there's got to be a bunch of guys doing it.
Oh, for sure.
Like the backups.
For sure.
On these teams being like, oh, yeah, I'm sure there's a guy in Texas that's backing up Arch Manning going, yeah, we're going to win this game. Texas money line.
Man. That's
And they make money, so he probably puts like 10,000 on it.
Oh man, these damn kids. Oh, you also had one other thing you wanted to mention about Bryce Underwood, but I feel like I have an idea where you're going to go with it.
Oh, you mean that Bryce Underwood's not going to make it through the season as the starting quarterback of the Michigan Wolverines?
Carr is a whole ass man.
He's the guy. I saw a thing where he was watching tape at like 10 o'clock at night. Whittingham was leaving, and he saw him in there studying tape. No, he was by himself. No one was there.
And Whittingham's the kind of old-fashioned coach that'll be like, "Hey, I see you. I notice
Yeah,
what you're doing."
Whittingham's the first one in, last one out, and this guy's staying after him. So
So he's got that Mamba mentality. He's doing Kobe type
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I mean, I respect that, and you got me. It's got me a little worried. If
About
Underwood's out there, I won't be worried. But if Carr's out there, I'll be worried.
is there any relation to Derek
Yeah.
Carr? Yeah.
No, not them. The Carr, Lloyd Carr. That's his
Oh,
grandson,
okay.
I believe. That's his
Yeah.
other
Yeah.
grandson.
Yeah. You're
You
right.
know, I don't know, big Michigan guy. You think you'd know that?
There's so many. I mean, you could see why. Anyway, so
It's spelled exactly the same. I understand.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
is
can
it
see that.
Derek Carr? Is it there's another Carr? Who am I thinking of?
Lloyd Carr, Derek Carr, David Carr.
David
There's all
Carr.
kinds of cars. The
Yeah.
Cars band.
Yeah. An actual car. Yeah.
Yeah,
That they're buying these kids to play foosball.
yeah, that's right. Well,
Um.
that's Georgia. That's Georgia, right?
Yeah,
That's
you're right. So there's one other thing I wanted to bring up college-wise, and it's going to end up leading into our pro segment. Okay. But I feel like it's something that needs addressed.
yep.
Malik Neighbors
Mhm.
decided to open his mouth and said, if Carnell Tate, wait, if you were at Ohio State right now, somebody in the comments about what he was talking about with Carnell Tate and throwing slander and putting him down and all these things. Somebody said if you were at Ohio State right now, you would be wide receiver 2, maybe wide receiver 3 behind Jeremiah Smith and Chris Henry. Talking about Malik Neighbors.
I mean, people are pooping on him, but he's pretty good. I mean, when you're a wide receiver 1 at LSU, you got to be good. That's not a. I know the team wasn't very good, but that doesn't matter.
I mean, to be fair, well, then he would have been playing for Brian Kelly, right?
Yeah, and Jaden Daniels was quarterback, so I mean,
Yeah.
he was pretty good. He wasn't awful.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty good. I mean, he had some things to say about Caleb Downs coming into the division, though.
He's worried sick about that.
Yeah, he's worried about him.
And he should be.
I'd be worried too.
We'll get more into that here in our next in our draft analysis in our pro segment. But anything else college wise? Am I missing anything?
Not really.
Right
Not at
now,
the moment.
I think next week we'll come with a little bit more college baseball, college
Yeah,
softball. Start
yeah.
shedding a little bit more
Well,
light on.
we're getting into the series kind of games here, so it gets more exciting.
Yes, indeed. So next week, come in here prepared to listen to us talk some college baseball and college hardball. We'll say that. Okay, but see you in the pro segment, Joseph.